The former South African long jump champion admits that he must pinch himself every time he steps into the Brave and Performance Lab at Loftus Versfeld in Pretoria to continue his strength and conditioning training, after being told that he had ruptured his hamstring and that his career was effectively over.
I was shocked because I think that's one thing every athlete tries to avoid in their career, where somebody else tells them, listen, your career is over. So yeah, it was a difficult pill to swallow, but yeah, I didn't have the time to go through the motions and cry and get emotional. I was just getting back to work.
Van Vuuren and his strength and conditioning coach Neil du Plessis went back to the world-renowned sports radiologist Dr. Pietri de Villiers 8 weeks after the initial diagnosis to see if their rehabilitation had delivered any results, and were nervous when the doctor started to examine the injury.
Pietri was quiet and I thought, okay, probably not the best news today, and he started to sound out the other one. And he stopped, he looked back at me. Jovan never looked back, he was just focusing on the bed. He said, yeah, well, miracles still happen. He said, the ham tendon is now 5 mils thick and the sciatic nerve is gliding. He actually said he will eat his hat if we can get this sorted. We must still take him up on that. And I said to Jovan, just, well, I mean, no one expected it.
Now with a career-threatening injury in the rearview mirror, the hard work starts for both the 27-year-old athlete and his coach Neil Cornelius, while behind the scenes the strength training will continue in a bid to get Van Vuuren running faster and jumping further.
Everything needs to be looked at because his career isn't over after Olympics next year. There's a way to go. And he needs to improve distance. I mean, 8:20 is great, but it's not 8:40 and it's not 8:50. And that's the distances we must look at.
The University of Pretoria master's student believes that 2024 will be a watershed moment for him as he sets his sight on competing against the best without any expectations or pressure after his remarkable comeback.
I think it's more of an underdog moment. I've got nothing to lose because 3-4 months ago, a doctor told me, listen, it's over, you're done. The chances of getting back is not big. And so maybe a year, 2 years, we don't know. So to be on the stage again, hopefully, I think it's going to be quite a moment.
It has been a life-changing 5 months for the Commonwealth Games bronze medalist, who at one point was dealing with the reality that his career was over, and then processing that he had a miraculous second chance. It's a remarkable turn of events for the man who, when he lines up at the World Championships and the Olympic Games, will be known as the long jumper from South Africa who was given a new lease on life. Du Plessis, CGTN, Pretoria.